Welcome back. You're still with us on Startup Street. BluWheelz has bagged $1 million in bridge funding from venture capitalists. The round also saw participation from other investors like FAD, Let's Venture and Chakra Growth Fund. The startup, which is trying to electrify transportation in India for the quick commerce, e-commerce and food industry, currently has a fleet of over 1,200 vehicles across 18 cities. Joining me now to discuss the firm's growth plan is Jaspreet Dhingra, the co-founder and CFO of BluWheelz. Jaspreet, thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street today. You know, before we get into the fundraise, why don't you tell us what you have on offer? How are you electrifying transportation in India by addressing the issues of cost and time for your customers?
So I think, when we started this initiative, we could see that it's not only the transportation or the vehicles which are changing, but the entire ecosystem is changing. People have a lot of, apprehensions in terms of what vehicle to choose, how the parking and charging would play out. And I think most especially, everybody resists to change. So we could see there is a great opportunity there, wherein we got in touch with a lot of our customers. We went and met a lot of OEMs also. We started to do the trials, wherein we can give a comprehensive solution, wherein we are providing the vehicle, the charging infra, training the manpower, so that we are fixing the entire solution for our customers. And that is what we have done in last 1 year of our operations. Just in a very, very short span of time, we were able to reach out to 40 plus customers. They are our billable customers. That is an industry first. We are present in 18 cities as of today. And, you spoke about 1,200 fleet. In last couple of months, we have added 300 more vehicles. So the current fleet size is around 1,500 vehicles. And we are serving last mile, mid mile, and first mile, which is catering to the entire requirements of our customers. And these customers are based across business categories.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit about your customers? You work across the e-commerce, quick commerce and food tech industries. And you also own your own fleet, right? So right now you have about 1,500 vehicles. How much are you going to grow this by the end of this year? And going forward, would you look at partnerships or continue to own your own vehicles?
So currently, we are not only focused on the e-commerce or the food tech companies. We usually call them, these are the usual suspects. But what we have done is that we have reached out to the FMCG companies. We have reached out to the FMEG companies, the pharma companies, and these are more predictable and sustainable businesses. On every month-on-month basis, we can see that these are the numbers we are going to get in our P&L, both our top line and bottom line, get very, very solid strength because of these companies. In this coming year, we're already at 1,500. We are looking vehicles under management around 5,000 plus. And just to set things up, we don't own any set of vehicles as of today. These are all operating leases. The idea was pretty simple, that the vehicles and the technology continues to upgrade. And that's why we reach out to various leasing partner companies. We lease the vehicles from them. And in case there's any new technology coming up, a new set of vehicles come up, we introduce those vehicles very, very quickly. In terms of partnerships, we are connected with 30 plus partners across the country. So, in a nutshell, what we really are doing is that we own the customer, wherein the entire ecosystem, we own that ecosystem as well. So we are one face to the customer. We interact with the OEMs, we interact with the fintech, we interact with the leasing companies, we bring the right set of drivers, partners, we bring in the charging and parking infra companies. But for our customers, there's only one company, which is BluWheelz for them. And we give them the sustainable solutions, which is, EV.
So bridging the gap there between all the players in the market. But, you're right now in the two-wheeler, three-wheeler and four-wheeler space, right? So you're also looking at integrating six-wheelers into your fleet. So how soon will this happen? And elaborate on these plans. What are the partnerships here?
So we're working with Kalyani. We are working with Eicher Volvo. We are working with Ashok Leyland as well. Hopefully, if everything goes fine, by next month, we would be rolling out 7-tonners and 10-tonners. This would again be the first one in the industry. And I think the big reason behind it is that we continue to own the customer. It's just like owning or having the share of wallet from the customer. Since we are already doing last mile and mid mile with them, it becomes a natural progression wherein we are able to take the first mile connectivity with them as well. Recently, we did a pilot with Delhi, Jaipur, from Jaipur to Ajmer. So we already started to roll it out. Next month, we see very clearly that we'll be rolling out 7-tonners and 10-tonners.
All right. Next month is when we'll see the rollout of that. Now, you've raised the $1 million in bridge funding. How do you plan to use these funds? What's on top of the agenda for you?
So I think it was a very small round. When we raised this round, the idea was to test our thesis, and I think we have exceeded our expectations in that term. And I think the biggest reason behind that is the team which is working on it. We're all very seasoned professionals coming with solid experience, 20, 30 years of experience working in the industry. Now, the idea is pretty simple with this fundraise. We want to reach out to more cities. Currently, we are in 18 plus cities. By end of this year, we are looking to reach out to 40 plus cities, something nobody has done in this industry. We are looking to touch 100 plus customers. Today, we have 40 plus billable customers. We are going to get into the larger set of vehicles wherein we'll be doing a lot of trials with some of the large companies across the verticals. We would be strengthening our team as well as we'll be investing a lot of money on our tech platform as well, because eventually when the scale will become higher, all these things are going to create a lot of leverage for us and a lot of strength both in terms of top line and bottom line. So 4 or 5 factors what we're really looking at with this fundraise.
Right. Expansion, both your team and the company as well, going to more cities. But, give us a sense of the kind of revenues you're making. What are the targets for this year at this point?
So last month we, and again, this was first year of operations for us. Last year we did a GMV of around $1 million. Again, first in its space. This month we are looking to achieve 9 to 10x of our revenues from our last year. So that means 10x growth of our revenues. That's the kind of number we are looking at, and with the kind of fleet what we are really putting up, and some of the innovative models like rent to ownership model or driver come ownership model, and retrofitting, that is also a big play which is going to happen, and we're leading that initiative as well. We're very confident we're able to meet and most likely beat these numbers.
All right, so 10x growth there. All right, Jaspreet, thank you so much for joining us on Startup Street today, and we wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you so much. Yeah.